Hey Sagittarius, welcome to February. Happy 2025. I know for those of you who may have been waiting for your Sagittarius Moon and Rising readings, sorry about that. I know I posted everybody else's and I just have Sagittarius and Capricorn left. Life happens, so I, had to attend to some things, but I have not forgotten about you guys. Give me one second. My voice is a little bit itchy. Or my throat is itchy. Sorry about that. That's what I meant. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, Sagittarius. You guys are not last, but second to last for these particular readings at this time. And this is just your spiritual readings, your past, present, and future. This is at any given time during the past, in your past, and the future aspect of this reading is going to pertain to this, or I intend for this message to resonate for you for any given time in the future of 2025. So this is not necessarily a yearly reading, kind of a timeless reading. These are just spiritual messages to help, you guys grow and improve and thrive, because I believe that's what life is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about thriving. There's a lot going on in the world, a lot of chaos, a lot of darkness. And we can get caught up in that and forget the true reason why we are here. Okay. So I am going to pull 3 tarot messages or 3 tarot cards. I will clarify those cards. Okay. Interesting. That a crow decided to make a bunch of noise as I jump into your reading. That's interesting. I feel like there's some type of energy with transformation. There might be a little bit of darkness there. Sagittarius, Moon, and Rising signs for some of you that you are kind of facing at this time, or maybe you did face it in your past, but it was only temporary. It was only temporary. So, all right, Sagittarius, Moon, and Rising signs, take what resonates, leave what does not resonate. We are going to jump in. For Sagittarius, Moon, and Rising signs, for their past, present, and future, advice and encouragement and insight for their spiritual growth. Let's see, Sagittarius, your past, present, and future. Sagittarius, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, Sagittarius. So, yeah, there's an energy overall. It doesn't matter what your life is looking like. Okay. There is an energy of feeling stuck here. I have a feeling that this does, for a lot of you, it pertains to Aquarius season as we are in right now. There is some type of energy that you are blocking yourself from. There is some type of energy of sabotaging, or maybe not, you don't intend to sabotage. I don't think anybody intends to sabotage something in their lives unless, yeah, I don't think it's always intentional at all. It's just there's a fear there. There is a fear of something going wrong again. That's what I'm getting, like, again. You're afraid of losing something, so therefore you don't really want to surrender to something here. As this is coming out in your overall So this is something that you struggle with. I'm not saying necessarily Sagittarius Moon and Rising signs that, you're just sabotaging everything and you block everything and your life is just, crumbling or in shambles. No, your life, from what I can tell here, from your past up until now, we'll get to the future card in a second. But your life from your past up until now it shows that you have a lot of strength. You have a lot that you've been through, and you've just kind of been very determined to come out on top regardless. Even if you were at your wits' end, even if there was a point where it looked like you were going to hit rock bottom. Some of you guys probably did hit rock bottom, but you were like, got to pick myself back up somehow. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And it seems like they were the way you present, maybe not the way you presented yourself, Sagittarius. Some of you guys, this is you intentionally presenting yourself as if nothing can bother me in your past. Nothing can touch me. Nobody can. I'm getting like this sense of like nobody can tell me what to do. Not in a bad way. It's more like I've been there, done that. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Now, if it is arrogant, I do get the sense that at this time in your life, currently, you're fixing that, which is good to see. It's good to see. I'm also getting the sense, Sagittarius Moon and Rising signs, that there may have been some type of father figure or something regarding control. Also knowing what you want. I also see this too in the past. There's so you knew what you wanted. You always have. And you've kind of been, kind of some of you battling how to tame, whatever beast is inside of you. It could be, your ego. It could be again you needing more control. You feeling like, I have to, your hands always have to be in this situation that that God has set in front of you, but you feel like, no, I need to make sure this doesn't go that this goes right. I got to make sure that this doesn't get messed up. I got to make sure that I don't lose this or lose that. It's heavy. It's heavy, Sagittarius Moon and Rising signs. It's very heavy. So even though I'm seeing like a lot of positivity in your cards, the only negative card that I'm seeing, which I don't really see it as negative because I love seeing this card because it means that you have this means that there's no one blocking you. You're blocking yourself so that, you can get out of this. I'm not saying that even if somebody else was trying to block you or a spirit or whatnot, that you couldn't get out of it. You have, but this is like, this can be fixed. This can be fixed, Sagittarius. All you need to do is just open your eyes and just let go. Just let go. But there's definitely in your past, there could be a father figure, could be the need to, um some of you guys in the past, you were the head of household, or you needed support, you were needed in some way. You provided something, like you were the boss. Maybe there's a certain title that you held in a job in your past or what have you, but there's definitely something about your personality, or a label that was placed on you, or that you had a title that you had obtained through a job or through your family. It could be fatherhood, it could be being the head of household or financially or provider. It could be you being a boss or maybe CEO, could be for some of you, or a manager, a head of a team. But you know how to hold things together, Sagittarius, or at least that's how people see you. That's how they have seen you for a long time. But I'm still getting that for some of you, because I do see the Emperor, like a lot of people do interpret it as a father figure, so that's why I'm also touching on that. In your past, there's something about father, the energy of a father or a dad, grandfather, what have you, or an ancestor that passed down something to you that you're still struggling with. This could be a genetic issue. I don't know what that is, but there's something that you're taming here at this current time. And it's hard. It's hard currently. It's hard, but you're doing it. You're doing it. And if you're doubting yourself, Sagittarius, Moon and Rising signs, don't, because the infinity symbol on top of this woman's head, taming this lion, that's not strength that she runs out of. Whether you're, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. That is not this strength that you have. You don't run out of that. You run out of it temporarily, right? But that strength comes right back to you. So if there is someone in your past who has made you feel as though they're in charge, no, you're realizing you're in charge. You're in charge. You've always known who you were, what you wanted when you were born, since you were born. But there may be someone in your past who kind of tried to steal that from you, or somehow even maybe abused you or neglected you. Somehow someone took this power away from you, and maybe you gave it back to them. Sorry, guys. Um, Now in your future, I'm seeing that you have a lot of drive, Sagittarius. You have nothing but fire in your reading so far. Not so far, but just in general, except for this bottom card. This is Aquarius, or I read it as Aquarius. You have Aries, Leo, and more Leo. Some people may read the Ten of Wands as Sagittarius, but I see it as Leo. But you have a lot of drive, Sagittarius, Moon and Rising signs. You know how to pick up a lot. You know how to hold a lot of energy. You know how to hold. Again, this can be a group of people that you're holding up, okay, or that you're in charge of. Some of you guys have a lot on your plate. There's people who depend on you, or something. Like there's something that, but it's heavy though. It's heavy. It's definitely not something that's this is not something light, okay? This is not something that's easy. Maybe you make it seem like it's easy, Sagittarius, but it's not. I don't think anyone else would be able, unless there's someone who's your equal, Sagittarius. Maybe there's another Leo in your life, or an Aries. I feel like there may be another fellow fire sign in their moon, sun, moon, or rising, who can carry just as much as you, and you feel safe with them. So this Leo energy here, this could be a person. I don't really read major arcana as people. I read it more as God, or the universe, or the creator presenting something to you, or stepping in. But this could be a person. Okay, you may be dealing with an Aries or a Leo, whether it be in their sun, moon, or rising, but you could be dealing with someone who can take on as much as you can. They're very patient, this person, okay, if you're dealing with someone else currently, okay? So I get the sense in your past you were, I wouldn't say alone, but you, not lonely, but you were alone. Like you were okay with standing on your own, right? If you were single. Maybe you did date around here and there, but you were on top of yours. Okay? Yours and your own. You're on top of that. And maybe in the current at this current time, you have someone currently that you feel safe with, and they feel safe with you. Okay? Because this individual in this card, she has to feel confident enough in herself, right? In order to touch this lion the way she, to interact with this lion the way she is, this beast. But also the lion has to also trust her to interact with them the way she is, right? So both people, or both individuals in this card, both have to have some type of trust in each other in order to interact in that way. Okay. And some people think that she's holding, I've heard some people say that she's holding the lion's mouth open. That, historically that could be true with this card. But I also see it as, she's showing the lion, like she's kind of, petting the lion in that area of its face, to show it like, hey, it's okay. I know you have those sharp teeth, you know, you have a very powerful face, but it's okay. I'm not afraid of you, and you don't have to be afraid of me, right? Let's be peaceful. That's what I'm getting. I get that there's someone in your life that's just like, or if you're with somebody, this is someone that you can trust. Now, if those of you are in a relationship with someone where you feel like you can't trust them, this is not the person for you. Okay, this is not the person I'm talking about. I'm talking about those of you who are with somebody in a relationship where you feel this energy from them, and you're like, yes, that's my person. Now, if this is not a, it doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, it can be a family member or a friend as well. Now this can also represent you in life, Sagittarius Moon and Rising signs, where the lion represents your life, or some type of opportunity that that God has presented itself, or that the universe has presented to you, and you have to trust that this opportunity being granted to you is going to be worth your while, that you're going to be protected, you're not going to get hurt. And that may be, as you move towards the future, that might be a bit heavy, that might be a lot for you to take in because it's hard, that can be difficult. Okay, because again, looking at this card as the overall energy, you're still kind of struggling, or still trying to push through this block of, sabotage, self-sabotaging, okay, a relationship or an opportunity or a job or what have you. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify these cards, guys. Past, present, and future for Sagittarius. Clarify the Emperor for the past for Sagittarius Moon and Rising signs. Excuse me, guys, my throat, I don't know why my throat is so dry. Okay, yes. So, yes, in your past, Sagittarius Moon and Rising signs, you guys had work. You guys were working. You guys were trying to make that money, make that coin. You were trying to, get the bag. You guys were going to school, getting a degree. For maybe it was your first time getting your degree, second time, I don't know. But you were definitely established in your life, okay? Maybe from a young age in your past. Others of you, if this is your father from your past, he was, more focused on material things, money, okay? Just focused on taking care of the finances. I don't see this person as coming across as being, somebody that you can talk to, and spill your heart out and talk about how you felt. This is someone that they didn't, that's just not what they were there for. They were there to take care of the finances, to take care of the family, what have you, right? Um, and you guys were doing okay. But as time went on, and some of you guys had a father who is an earth sign, okay, or has big time earth in their chart. But as you grew older, you looked up to this parent, this figure, and you kind of tried to mend your life or bend your life, or to make your life in some way, like walking in their footsteps, so to speak, in a way, for some of you, not all of you. But as time went on, you guys got some good jobs. You guys had your own place. Some of you guys from a very young age, I see, for some of you. Yeah, you guys worked very hard in your past. I see the Three of Pentacles. So yes, some of you guys went to school. Some of you guys went to school. Um, and this particular school experience for you was very special, okay, in your past. You were working very, very hard. Let's go ahead and clarify the Strength card for your current energies. Okay, yeah. So there is something that came full circle. There is some karma that you had worked through. Currently, Sagittarius, there's some karma that you are currently working through. There was something that you really needed to learn from your past, and you kind of overlooked it, or you were oblivious to it, okay, or you were fighting it. Hence the Eight of Swords. But now, currently, Sagittarius, Moon and Rising signs, you have kind of been faced with a choice. You're at a crossroads, or you will be very, very, very soon. The truth is going to be right at smack dab in the middle of your face, Sagittarius. Currently, there is some type of truth that is being revealed to you, and you have to choose whether you're going to accept it and move forward with it and grow with it, or if you're going to continue to ignore it. And your the result of that will be determined by the karma that you create. Karma is just about the choices and decisions that you make, and you will see the results of that. in the long run, sooner or later. So are you going to choose between truth or continuing this cycle of torment? Because that's what it is at the end of the day, is torment, right? And this has also helped you to face your emotions, your heart, your desires, right? Some of you guys may have been dealing with a lot of anger in your past, or maybe you had an angry parent, and therefore you kind of, you're reflecting on that and you're realizing that's also festering inside of you. Again, there's genetics here. Like there's something here. Somebody drank too much when they were younger, or maybe that's maybe a parent or a grandparent or aunt or uncle. Somebody drank too much, or, someone was trying to hide their true feelings about themselves, about somebody else. I don't know. But the truth is here now, Sagittarius, Moon and Rising Signs. The truth is here, okay? You can't run away from it at this point. No one can. Okay? There may be some people who think, there may have been people who may have died thinking that they were going to get away with bad choices or what have you, but remember, we have souls. And I am a person who believes that our souls, they don't just end when we die. We have to continue. We have to continue, and eventually these actions in our everyday life, it will catch up with us at some point, whether it catches up with us when we're alive or when we transition. Let's go ahead and clarify your future card, Sagittarius, Moon and Rising. Rising signs. There goes that King of Pentacles again. So yeah, it's like you're still carrying this King of Pentacles energy still. Some of you guys have a Taurus in your chart. Some of you guys are very stubborn. Maybe some of you guys watching this may have Taurus in your rising or your moon somewhere, or in your sun sign. I don't know. You might be watching for a Sagittarius in your moon or rising, but one of those is Taurus for some of you. But also, if this is another person in your past, that karmic cycle, that lesson that you needed to learn about this person is coming back around in the future. And you have to choose. So you got the Two of Pentacles. So this is someone who's juggling, right? You're like, all right, I got this decision. I'm making use of this time. So I see Pentacles as people actually getting down to work and making use of what is being, they're paying attention. They're making use of what's being placed in front of them. When I see Swords, that's you mentally making a choice. But then eventually in the future, you have to actually physically actively and proactively make your decision and walk that path. And there's going to be distractions because you have these waves in the water in the back with these ships. There's going to be distractions. Okay? It's going to look bumpy. It's going to, but the bigger picture is love. Pouring into one another equally. Sagittarius, temperance, soberness, sobriety. No longer distracting yourself through, I don't know, booze, like alcohol, drugs, relationships. Because some people, they're just always in a relationship because they're just trying to distract themselves from what's really happening in their lives, from how they really truly feel about themselves. Is true love in your life, because it's available. And there is an individual in your life currently right now, Sagittarius, that is showing you this. This person has been sent to you to show you what true love is, if this is a person, okay? And I mean currently, that means that you are with this person now, or you know this person now. And whether you're avoiding them or not, you know who they are. If this is not a person in your life, then ignore that. This is just maybe a spirit, or your higher self talking to you. Okay, if this is not a person for you. But this is coming full circle, Sagittarius. This cycle is coming full circle. It's coming back to haunt you. It is coming back to teach you something. Make use of it. Make it worth your while. Do not ignore this. I'm also seeing a promotion for some of you guys that you have been sitting on for way too long. There may be a relationship that you've been sitting on and you're just like, I don't know. What if I get hurt? Well, what if? What if? So what? You're just going to keep hiding and stay stuck? Some of you guys, this is a reconciliation from someone in your past that you're trying to ignore. This is going to be big time healing for you guys, okay? Let's go ahead and pull some oracle messages for your advice and guidance moving forward. Sagittarius Moon and Rising Signs. And then we will conclude your reading. I'm only going to pull about 4 messages for you guys. 4 messages for Sagittarius Moon and Rising Signs. All right. You have Sun in Capricorn. Work diligently toward your goals. Status. There's that 10 again. You have the 10 of Wands. So yes, the work that you have put in, Sagittarius, or that you are being asked to put in because of your capabilities, keep going. Your status financially, or it's about to change. It's about to change. Some of you guys have Capricorn in your chart. Could be. This is going to be a brand new adventure for you guys. Take it. Take that step. Don't sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm scared." You may not say that out loud, but that's what it is. Or I don't know what's out there. You got crazy people out there. How do you know this is for me? I don't know if this is for you, Sagittarius. I don't know. That's up to you. Okay. I'm here not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm only here to offer the light and offer guidance for anybody who needs it and who resonates with my energy. The Sagittarius Moon and Rising Signs. This is a brand new adventure for you. It's okay to be scared, actually. It's okay to be scared. I need to stop saying that, like, oh, don't be scared. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be scared. But move forward. Just keep going. You'll be all right. It is okay. Yeah. Pray. You have prayer, okay? Sagittarius, if you're not a prayer, if you don't pray, that's, I'm not saying in like the religious sense necessarily, because you can meditate, you can just talk to your higher self, you know say some affirmations or write down some affirmations, journal, start journaling and start writing out some concerns that you have and the things that you want. Marriage, bottom of the deck. So y'all, some of you guys, this is a person that you are going to marry if you play your cards right. Okay. I'm not saying that you're gonna marry. I'm not here to be a fortune teller. You are probably married right now, or you're gonna meet somebody, or you already have, who is meant to be your husband or your wife in this lifetime. But if you're fighting this, it probably won't even happen. It probably won't. Okay. Depending on how hard you're fighting this opportunity and sabotaging it. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody who has Capricorn in their big 3, or they have Leo or Sagittarius or Aries or Aquarius in their big 3. Okay, let's pull 2 more cards, y'all. Ooh. Specialization. Okay, so like I said, Sagittarius, you guys have some capabilities. Like, you guys specialize in something, like with your life purpose and everything. Like, you guys really are unique from the inside out because of what your soul has accomplished leading up until this lifetime. Okay, let me pull one more from this deck. And your person, if this is a marriage, maybe you're marrying in the spirit realm, not in the sense that humans marry. I mean, like, there's some type of reconnection or reconciliation with 2 parts of yourself that's finally coming together. Okay. Yeah, magnetism. Like I said, there are 2 parts of yourself, 2 parts, 2 aspects of your cosmic DNA, or a person in this lifetime, that you guys are finally coming together. You guys are finally connecting. Some of you guys, you are already with this person and you know who I'm talking about. Okay. I'm not going to say, oh, this is, it's meant to happen. But when I say it's meant to happen if you play your cards right, if you do what you're supposed to do, what you're being shown to do, what you're being pushed to do, Sagittarius, Moon and Rising sign. You got to set things in motion. Because if you don't and you fight this and you fight yourself or you fight this blessing, none of this is going to resonate at all. It's not going to resonate at all. So it's all about choices. You know, I'm not into like fortune telling and telling people this is going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen because you have free will. We all have free will. You have to make that decision. And if you make the right decisions and you follow the light that is within yourself, everything that I'm saying will resonate. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? I don't know. If I'm not, you know, I'm a Pisces moon. Sometimes we don't make sense sometimes to the human ear. One more, you go. Oh, maybe. Oh, yep. There you go. The sun. There's that Leo again. 30 and 20. Manifesting money and income. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune, achievement. Y'all, come on. This is in the card. This is literally in the cards for you. Literally, this is in the cards for you. Don't fight this. Don't sabotage this. I'm telling you. Keep going. Don't allow this person, place, or thing, or whatever happened in your past to cause you to keep focusing on that and like, oh, I'm nothing. I don't deserve this. Cut that out. Cut that out. That's enough. That's enough. It's time to move forward and change your vernacular, change your vocabulary towards what you want and who you want to be. Okay. All right, you guys, much love and light to all of you, Sagittarius. I wish you guys very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.